Gaffer, a tough test comes to an end here. What was your assessment of the game?
I thought we were very, very good with the ball today. I asked for a reaction from the lads from last week. I think that showed. I thought we had a very good possession moments, and we got ourselves in really good positions after a really fast start, an energetic start, and the goal changed the direction of the game. It took the heat out of it for us. Whether it's a great finish or a little bit of fortune in the finish, it ends up in the back of the net. The disappointing thing for me was the second goal. That was kind of against our what we worked on in the week in terms of what they tried to do from a switch of play when we could have kept the ball outside, and they end up exposing us on the other side, which is frustrating because we'd worked on that. So a 5-minute spell where we concede 2 goals, and if I'm honest, there was nothing in the game. I felt that we were very much on top, and if the game would have continued down that path, we'd have got something from the game, and if not won it. So we know goals change games, and that was the decisive moment in the game.
Yeah, there seemed to be a lot of frustration from the crowd about some of the refereeing decisions today. Would you agree? Did you share that frustration with them?
Listen, I'm not one to complain about referees because it's out of our control. I did have a slight issue with the time at the end. Now you could argue we're 2-0 down, what do you want to play another 5 minutes for? But I believe we're still going to get something from the game, even with 1 or 2 minutes left. So to have a 5 minutes instead of what I believe to be longer frustrated me. But I respect the fact that we were 2-0 down at that point, and we're arguing or trying to split hairs on things. But overall, I think the referee was there for everyone to see, and there was a couple of decisions there that I can't understand. But again, there was a couple of opportunities for us where we made poor decisions in front of goal. Maybe could have taken an extra touch and a bit of calmness and in them moments, and we didn't. And for that, you don't get your rewards.
Yeah, like you mentioned about the performance, it seemed a real punchy performance to begin with, at least. And I think that goal from Gateshead had an impact on us. Do you agree with that? Do you think it took something away from our lads?
I agree. I think we started really well. The game panned out exactly how we expected, and then it's about the moments. And the first goal, magic moment if you like. The second goal was defendable. So to find ourselves 2-0 down at half time, my message to the team was we'll be the better team again second half, and I think we were. But we just couldn't find that cutting edge in front of goal.
Yeah, on a positive, Luis Fernandez and Jake Taylor back from injury. That must have been nice to see.
Yeah, again, to be able to have the option to make changes from the bench to make us better, is what you always want. You want a bit of impact, and I thought Angel, Jake, and Louis coming into the team. Louis at half time and Jake and Angel just gave us another step on, which that's what you need with a squad. You need to be able to sort of change direction of games and add a bit of energy. So it's good that, like you say, they're back fit and available, and long that may continue.
Yeah, speaking of the substitutions that were made, I just want to mention Connor Underhill. I think he came on and brought real life and brought a spark to the game. Do you agree? What did you make of his performance?
No, we brought Connor on as a left wing back. We sort of used him in that position in the week. We just felt that he could have a moment in him to change the game, and he did. He got himself in a couple of good positions, got himself in and around the box, and had an attempt at goal, and created the cross for the offside goal, which for me is very, very tight. Had the ball in the net twice. You could feel the pressure coming, and you always felt there was a goal in there for us, but it wasn't to be.
Yeah, quick turnaround Wednesday night in Aldershot. Again, is that a good thing? That the fact that we have a chance to put things right so soon after, or would you prefer a bit more time to get the lads back to?
I've not really thought too much about it. You asked me the question. My question right now, or the answer to your question right now, is let's get another game. I thought we played very well. I accept we conceded 2 goals, but I think we played very well at times with the ball, and the energy was high. The belief is good. It's now keeping that side of our game high, and go to Aldershot with a performance that's worthy of 3 points.
Thank you, Gaffer.
Thank you.